Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, let's talk some boxing. So we're looking at world champions, and we're about to look at the WBO Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, Guilermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux won his championship after unifying with Nonito Donaire, who you see in the yellow trunks here, and Guillermo Rigondeaux is in the red trunks. Guillermo Rigondeaux, as you can see, if you look at his stance, is a southpaw. Again, his power hand is his left hand, whereas Nonito Donaire is a very powerful, very strong orthodox fighter. Now, a couple things to know about Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's an excellent counterpuncher. He's a Cuban fighter. He can use footwork. He's very slick and skilled boxer with incredible amateur experience, having just a handful of fights. And he, as in the pros, and he has done exceptionally well. He is right now the super champion in the division, unifying both the WBO and he's also unified the WBA titles. Okay, he was WBA world champion, and he's also WBO world champion. Now we're just going to look at a little clip of him versus Nonito Donaire at this present moment. This is courtesy of HBO Boxing and HBO Sports. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. So here he is occupying Nonito Donaire. He got up the jabs, and then he lands that straight, lightning fast left hand. This is basically Guillermo Rigondeaux. Now he's the most avoided fighter right now in his division. And suffice it to say that Guillermo Rigondeaux is a really, really small guy. If you look at Nonito compared to Guillermo Rigondeaux, Nonito looks like a giant compared to Guillermo Rigondeaux. That's because Guillermo Rigondeaux is really a bantamweight. Okay, he's really a 118 pounder. So that's as much as I can tell you about Guillermo Rigondeaux right now when it comes to seeing him fight, because I don't have enough footage to really show you more about him. The Jackal, as he's known, El Chacal, he is a southpaw, like we said, and this is his record. He's had 15 fights, 10 knockouts. He's undefeated, has a 67% knockout ratio. Since he's only faced 15 opponents, it's really interesting that he's sort of been moved up the division rather quickly. He fought Ricardo Cordova, who is a decent boxer, and he defeated him in a split decision win, but Cordova did knock him down in the 4th round. He won his WBA World Super Bantamweight title from Rico Ramos, who he knocked out in the 6th round. Another notable name that he beat was Roberto Marroquin, who he had a unanimous decision over. And his biggest win today is against the superstar Nonito Donaire, who was tearing out and beating down just about everybody until he faced Guillermo Rigondeaux. Since after that fight, it's been very polarizing for Rigo. He fought Joseph Abeco in what was kind of a non-eventful fight because Joseph Abeco didn't really want to engage him, had a unanimous decision win over him, left top rank, and now he is fighting other opponents. He knocked out Sud Koyat Jim in the 1st round, and Asasha Hamagasa of Japan. He retired hurt in the 11th round after knocking him down in the 9th. Hamagasa, as you saw with Nonito Donaire, knocked him down twice in the 7th round, mainly because Rigo seems to, once he locks up with you on the inside, if you pivot correctly, you can catch him with a left hook as he's coming out of a turn. Okay, so he's susceptible to that. Now, how does Guillermo Rigondeaux's career finish? Well, Guillermo is trying to unify more titles against the other super bantamweights in his division. The two other super bantamweights in his division are Leo Santa Cruz and Carl Frampton, and he was trying to get the mandatory of Scott Quigg, who's the regular champion of the WBA. Now, he is very much avoided. Most people saying that they can't get enough money, they can't make a lot of money off of Guilermo Rigondeaux. This is the excuse that they make. In other words, the risk reward is too high. I disagree. I think there are a lot of fans who love to see Guilermo Rigondeaux fight. The problem is to get him in the ring with these big boys and give him the opportunity to unify his title. This is the same thing that's happening with guys like Kovalov, with guys like Keith Thurman, with guys like Gennady Golovkin. Guilermo Rigondeaux seems to be a subject of people trying to censor, stay as far away from him as possible based on his performance against Nonito Donaire. But we will see how his future continues and unfolds. He is relatively early in his career, just like Vasily Lomachenko. And who knows, maybe he will meet up and fight Lomachenko in the future, even though Lomachenko is slightly bigger than him. So we'll see, guys. Until then, you guys have a great day.